Greetings, 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 my V Ignite family all over the world. This is your chief, Sawadee-Kap, as we say in Thailand. It's right now 3 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning. We just closed day 2 of ISB. You can't see behind me, but I got VP Adli, VP Sati, VP Kalai, VP Dave Joel, all right, and EXO and all that on the other side. We just closed day 2, just finished speaking to the amazing Core, Alliance and In-Service, the true warriors who have carried me for so many years on their shoulders. And after speaking to them and watching everything that happened today, I got a very important message for all of you guys on this Wednesday message. And please listen very carefully. We are right now coming to the end of January. And you started New Year, but you haven't truly started what you're going to do in 2026. Because as your team and yourself crossed over into 2026, you are still continuing the momentum, the behavior pattern, the mindset, the attitude that has a lot of you have a lot of things from 2025 that you're still bringing to 2026. Kalai's English is useless, all right? And that means your network has not truly changed for 2026. And let me explain why that's dangerous. Because in anything we do in life, when it becomes mundane, when it becomes repetitious, when it becomes boring, people's performance drop, people's belief in passion drops. It applies to anything in life, relationships, anything you start. After a while, it becomes a comfort zone, all right, and not a good thing for your organization. Now, it's very difficult because your system is the same. It's the same training, almost the same speakers, almost the same topic. And it's always exciting for the new people. But it gets very repetitious and mundane for people who have been building for 1 year, 18 months, and definitely almost completely useless for those who have been around for 2 or 3 years. They attend these trainings out of some habitual behavior. So the value proposition of anything you do is very highly effective for the new sign up, but completely useless for the older people. So this week, all right, wherever you are in the world, as you're focusing on closing and anything, bring the older generation of networkers together. All right, bring them together, whether your inner circle core team, your second level team, your third level team, fourth level, bring them together. Anyone who has been working and building for more than 2 years, all right, bring them together. Those below 2 years are still excited about the smallest thing, all right. Even this Wednesday message, a lot of people above 2 years, all right, will forward it to their downlines, watch it 5 minutes in the beginning, 3 minutes at the end, and get some kind of summary to see whether it's impactful. And I am not angry, don't worry. Whether you watch or not, that's your decision. But I don't blame you. Because if I'm going to watch a video from the same person every week, all right, thank God it's your chief. So at least the topics are different and exciting. And when you see gorgeousness, you can still focus even after 10 years. Are you guys with me now? But for your rest of your network, anyone who has been building for more than 2 years, engage them this week and next week. And do something that I learned a long time ago called pattern interrupt. Japa practices this, Dato Sri Vijay practices this. What is pattern interrupt? Where they disrupt the monotony or the monotonous process people go through. They will there's not even a logic behind it. They just disrupt it. Like, okay, hey, we're changing this. Okay, Patman, stop doing that, do this now. I said, I haven't finished, doesn't matter, do this. Or we're changing the color, or we're moving a chair. And I've learned this with my home. All right, I have a home, I've been living in my new house for 2 years now. And suddenly I looked at it and I said, wait, it's the same thing. And then I checked on YouTube, and people transform their house without doing anything. Moving a chair, moving a table, all right, changing your pillows, painting one wall, not all the walls, putting a picture or removing a picture. So I tried it in my house. Just a small adjustments here and there, move our normal habitual thing, change things from drawer number 1 to drawer number 2. They even say if you brush your teeth with your right hand and you change to your left hand, it will change your life. Alright? Because monotony kills passion. Monotony kills vairagya, that passion in you, that desire, that power in you. So kill all monotony in everyone above 2 years. Do something drastic. If your training is on Thursday with your core leadership on Zoom, you change it and said everyone come to my house if it's possible. Alright? If your training is in location A, your power of association is in location A, the whole of 2025, 2026, change the location. I don't care. Just change the location. If you are wearing a certain kind of t-shirt, a certain brand, a certain shoe, a certain color, change that in you. If you comb your hair to your left, change it to the right. If you comb your hair backwards, all right, maybe comb it forward. Dave Joel does not have that problem, but maybe he can shave his beard completely. Because any form of change awakens something inside of you. It starts with a little bit of discomfort, but that discomfort turns into something very powerful. All right? Any form of change will always be uncomfortable in the beginning, but after a while it will transform who you are. Now, please don't change the 8 basic building blocks. That's a proven thing. Follow that. But you can change how you present it. You understand? If you do 1 block every day, now change and do 2 blocks every day. All right? Or try to do 4 compressed blocks on day 1 and day 2, so you don't need 8 days to complete rule 3. All right? If your meeting is at 3 p.m., change it to 5 p.m. All right? Change everything in your personal life, in your networking journey, especially those who have been networking more than 2 years. Because you're starting a brand new year. You're supposed to ignite a new fire in you. But if everything around you stays the same, if everything around you is the same as 25, 24, 23, then that fire, all right, will not have fuel to become a raging inferno. Because you start a new fire, you ignite a new fire. Now where's the fuel? Fuel comes from change. Fuel comes from change. So I remember the words of Dato Sri Vijay clearly. He said change or die. He didn't mean that you're going to die and get buried 6 feet underground. He means if you don't change, you're going to die inside. You're going to lose all your mojo. You're going to lose all your power, all your excitement. My life completely changed when my kids were born. All right? But most of you all, your kids have already left the house, gone to college, blah, 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 blah. But my kids are keeping me on my toes every single day because they're evolving, they're changing. That's why I recommended everyone to have kids later in your life. It will awaken something in you. It has ignited a new fire in me. Are you guys with me now? If you have never kept a pet, keep a pet. Do you understand? If you have never done a sport, start a sport with your team. Instead of just meeting and talking in your house, tell everyone we're going to start playing pickleball. All right, for 1 hour, and then power of association 1 hour. I'm talking inner circle. I'm not talking your thousands of people to start a sport. But just change and kill the monotonous nature of how you have been building your organization. Now you as a person, your approach, your style, your communication methods, everything has to change. Because when a leader becomes predictable, the downline stop listening. When a leader becomes predictable, if they can finish your sentence, you are no longer effective. Because in their mind, they are saying, oh, I've heard this before. Oh, here we go again. Yes, I agree, repetition is important, but not repetition for 15 years, If you repeat the same style, the same approach, if you always confront a leader with aggression because they're not performing, change that approach and make it a soft, caring approach. All right? It will be a paradigm shift to that person, and I promise you, you will be much more effective. All right? If your TAT is only income, now add something to the TAT that will add excitement to that person when he or she sends you the TAT. Add rule 3, add some discipline in the morning, add whether you've eaten an ice cream today and make it a goal that every day you must eat one ice cream, or 1 week one ice cream. Add something to the TAT to change the monotonous nature of TAT. So I have realized today that many networks don't see great results when they start a new year. They don't even see great positive results by February or March. And I wonder why. It's a new year. It's supposed to be a new beginning. You're supposed to ignite a new fire. It's supposed to be mega exciting. But why? No change in results. Because the monotony has killed that magic in what they do, has killed the entrepreneur in them. Like I said on my Insta Live, they are starting to feel that they have a job that they have to repeat, and they stop caring about the results. They forget about their dream. Their intent has weakened against their mechanism. They are more focused in completion of mechanism and not worried about their intent to achieve that goal. So revive the intent, revive the dream, go out dream building. If every time you meet and you just sit down and hold hands and sing Kumbaya, people are forced to come and sit with you. But if every week your power of association is dream building, this, that, barbecue, whatever, people will look forward to it. Don't turn their journey of entrepreneurship into a boring, go to work, come back home job. Then I think better they stayed in their job. Are you guys with me or not? Remember, entrepreneurs have a very short lifespan. That's why 90% of entrepreneurship projects fail within the first 2 years. It's not because the idea was bad. It's not because sales was bad. It's because the founders or the entrepreneurs start losing their mojo too soon. They started with excitement. They couldn't sustain that excitement. The repetitious behavior of what they do killed their entrepreneurship spirit. So guys, you are creating entrepreneurs. Don't have a system that kills the entrepreneurship in them so soon. Allow a sense of freedom. Allow them to be vocal. Allow them to be speaking. Don't create such a strict, compliant environment where they feel like they have to comply whether they like it or not. Because entrepreneurship is about freedom. You just want consistent effort and some basic discipline. But you're not running a military camp. All right? You're not running a military unit. You're running a bunch of entrepreneurs. It should have a pinch of chaos, a pinch of color, a pinch of magic, a pinch of love, lots of pinches of laughter. Because when the journey becomes enjoyable, all right, they stay longer. When the journey is not enjoyable, they eventually switch off and drop off. So my message on this Wednesday message is, we are all entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs represents freedom of choice. All right, take that freedom back. Entrepreneurs require excitement. Entrepreneurs require a goal, a dream that they can see, a vision that is so crazy and so exciting. All right, don't focus on the mechanism. Focus on the intent. Build the dream. Glorify the dream. Empower, uplift, encourage. All right, for everyone's sake, guys. The reason I am in this business is because it's the most fun I've had in my life. Don't suck the fun out of this journey. People won't stay. Are you guys with me or not? So start brushing your teeth with your left hand. Move the sofa around your house. Do it today. Do it today. Let your mother-in-law think you're crazy. All right? Go to the shop and buy the colors no one will expect you to wear. If you wear all bright colors, now go back to dark blue and black. Are you guys with me or not? All right? And ladies, you know what I'm talking about. When you just go and change your hairstyle, how do you feel? Ask the ladies. Ask your wife. Ask your sister. Ask your mother-in-law. Women have this great blessing that they can change their hairstyle completely, all right, in one visit to the salon. And I've seen women who have done this, and they walk out and they're like walking on air. They feel like they're born again. They're a brand new person. It's unbelievable. Now, we as men have limitations, but maybe I should start coloring my hair, number one, you know. Maybe I'll just color streaks of color, all right. It will excite you at least. Are you guys with me? So change. Change things around you. Change your environment. Change the way you approach people. Change your system a little bit. Create some excitement, some unpredictability. So in 2026, you should start with a new feeling. a new network, a new excitement, a new mojo, a new power that will carry you throughout the year. Are you with me, guys? And this is your chief in the middle of the forest in Thailand, sacrificing 7 days, all right, at ISB. Why? Because I love you. Why? Because I believe in the philosophy of service above self. All right? So I'll see you very soon, somewhere on this beautiful planet. Love you guys.